Oh, we say, my people, I am live at the Bala Show with my man, Aaron Gedu, bruv, the man himself. We're previewing the game for Arsenal versus Manchester United. We saying, Aaron, man, you good?
Yeah, all good, man. How about you? How are you feeling?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Just for a long day, long week at work, but it's all right, man. But yeah, long week at work, but we're looking forward to the weekend for the game, as well as Chelsea. The Chelsea result as well made my week as well, so that's absolutely fantastic, man. That's the thing, man. How are you feeling about the Chelsea game? What was your reactions like? Obviously, after the first three losses in a row against Palace, Brighton, and what's the other one again? Southampton.
Southampton.
And then we go
Yeah.
to Chelsea. We go into Chelsea with like no hope, nothing, like 0 points, another fourth loss in a row waiting. But yeah, you were at the game as well, isn't it? So
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a weird one. I saw the first 11 and I was just a bit like, what's going on here?
yeah, bro.
But obviously, El Neni not playing God knows how long, not since the beginning of the year. You've got Tavares, who's unfortunately been, yeah, unfortunately just been. He was really good last about Christmas time, but I think when Tierney was injured,
yeah, he was.
There was like a 2 month period where he's actually doing really good and stepping up really well. But then, yeah, obviously dipping form, which it probably affected his confidence massively. But he stepped up as well on the Wednesday. Yeah, and then obviously you've got Ben White, Mr. Versatile, can play absolutely anywhere.
I'm not the biggest fan. To be honest, like unpopular opinion, I don't think I'm not the biggest fan of Ben White, man. I can't lie. It's like, like honestly, like centre back. I feel like centre back is a bit more sloppy, innit? Yeah, I can tell a couple of games, a couple of the goals that we conceded, right? Like it's because of him, innit? Because of the sloppiness and the positioning. I don't know. It's just like it's a bit dodgy for me. But yeah, but still, yeah. On regards of Nuno Tavares, isn't it? Like obviously, like I said, he had a good few months, obviously, but like, but the last few games, he got hooked off at half time against Forest, and he got hooked up at no, not even half time, 30 minutes, and then he got hooked off at like Palace in it half time as well. He's just mad, isn't it? So I was a bit wary about how he's gonna start, and then he was playing left wing back. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like left wing back kind of suits him a little bit more because he doesn't have to defend. I know he can't defend; he's more of a winger than like a left back, man. But as a cover,
don't get twisted. Obviously, with Chelsea, they were missing. 3 key players. Don't get me wrong. I know it's still amazing performance by us, great performance by us. But
no, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I kind of disagree with that because compared to the bench they had and compared to the bench we have, they bring off Havertz. They can bring off, who else came on like the other time? They still had Lukaku. They still had Werner. They still had a quality team. But
I mean, defensively, I believe they rely on 2 players and Rudiger and Silva. Take out those. Take those 2 out. Take those 2 out, and then
game is like there's no leadership at the back, isn't it? You can just tell, like
yeah.
And it's like it was all Christensen and that Malang Sarr guy. He was dog shit that game, innit?
Yeah, he was rubbish. Yeah,
he was so shit. I was like before the game. When he was out of contract at that time, when he was out of contract and he signed for Chelsea at that time, I thought like I saw like a few recommendations for people to sign him because he's like young centre back. He worked under like Vieira and that. I was like, I thought it was all right, but like until I saw that performance, I was like, nah.
Needs time though. It's towards the end of the season, obviously as well.
Yeah.
I guess obviously Chelsea do Chelsea really desperately need points right now? I don't think they
honestly,
do.
No, there's no point. But
they've got the opportunity to just experiment now going into a new season. They don't get me wrong. We win tomorrow against United, gap down to 2 points, and Chelsea have got West Ham at home on Sunday. I mean, to argue it, yeah, we could easily. Who's to say we don't go on a magic run after tomorrow? Just keep.
You never know. You just never know with this team anyway. But yeah, I mean, let's talk about Chelsea anyway. You at the game, like that atmosphere was actually lit. Saw your TikTok videos as well. I was actually mad. But yeah, firstly of the Chelsea game was like before the game I did have no prayer, like, but I always wanted like, but what the formation that I put on, I really wanted three at the back because that's what we did when we won the FA Cup. You know, like we did really well. We scored goals when we played three at the back, and I know even though the personnel wasn't really like, you know, even the personnel wasn't there. Like, you know, we got Rob Holding who hasn't played a game in ages. Mohamed El Neni hasn't even started a game for God knows, I can't remember. And Eddie Nketiah, man. For those three players played really well, even though they weren't regular starters. You know, it's just mad. And yeah, that's the thing. And also three at the back. I did have I had no prayers, like literally no prayers before the game, but I felt like Mikel Arteta kind of got a spot on. If you could, with the tactics and stuff like that, with El Neni bossing it as well.
I don't think he was a three at the back for majority of the game. I could see it was more of a four at the back. To be fair, like with Ben White playing the right back, Tavares left back.
Yeah.
But it's the good thing is about playing three centre backs, one out of position. You can kind of like chop and change, which is quite good mid game. Yeah, as you say, three players there that just lacking confidence, hardly played, stepped up massively.
Yes, hardly played. Even I feel like you know El Neni's performance has been superb, man. I can't lie. That guy, like, I mean, to be fair, he's 5 million to like 7 million each players, and that's what you can actually get. You can't get anything wrong with it. But I can't get carried away. I still want him out of the summer. Obviously, there still needs to go. Like Eddie needs to go. El Neni needs to go. Rob Holding needs to go. Actually, but they stepped up as utility players, and that's what we really need at the moment in this top four race. And yeah, I mean, he's a plus as a midfielder as well, and we desperately need midfielders in this summer as well. So, you know, fair play to him as well, man. And oh yeah, what was the atmosphere like? You know, during that game anyway.
Mental, honestly, absolutely mental. I've been to that was my third away match with the team with Arsenal this season. So like I think the first one was Leicester away, again unreal because we won 2-0.
Right, that's mad.
Nottingham Forest obviously not so much.
Oh,
yeah, not so much then, but yeah, Wednesday night Chelsea Stamford Bridge, unbelievable. And it was almost as if every fan there was chanting for Arteta. Everyone was chanting for him. I mean, there was about 2,500, 3,000 fans there, however many it was, but everyone was singing. Obviously, we've got Super Mikel Arteta, that kind of song. And do you know what? Yeah, atmosphere is unreal. No one went into that game with any hope. I didn't either.
I mean, with that win, especially, obviously that brings a bit of confidence. You know, that brings huge confidence. But do you feel like are you trying to get carried away regarding that result? I know it's a massive win, isn't it? But I'm just like,
it's a weird one, man. Do you know what? I'm not overly carried away because I still see the threats in our next games ahead. Like tomorrow, again, the person one of the people I went to the match with said, we're playing United at a very good time. Obviously, they're playing poorly, but do you know what they've done yesterday? Announced a new manager, and you know what? That's gonna
yeah. That's the thing.
That's gonna boost everyone. Everyone's gonna be playing now. Like I want to be playing for next season.
You know, every time a team that plays Arsenal, they always like announce a big manager or a manager all the time. A manager's making a debut against us. It's just mad. It's just like against us. It's just like
you watch Harry Maguire have like the best match of his life against us tomorrow. Now
I'm not going to be shocked. I can't lie.
No, I mean, I look at the next games after that. Obviously, I think am I right in saying after this we've got West Ham away?
Yeah, West Ham away.
Is it West Ham away? We've got Newcastle away as well. Difficult.
Is it West Ham, then Leeds, isn't it? Leeds at home.
Yeah, it's West Ham, I believe, then Leeds, and then it's
Tottenham.
Tottenham, Newcastle. Newcastle, then Tottenham, I think. Wherever order it's in.
It is, man.
Yeah. Do you know what? Those teams all have threats. They're all, I mean, Tottenham and West Ham especially are playing for something as well. So I look at the West Ham match, and I just think, look, they're going to be playing Europa League as well. So hopefully there's a bit of fatigue in there as well.
Yeah.
But I'm not overly carried away. I mean, because as you say, I trust this team, trust the manager. I still trust both of them.
You think?
Yeah, I do. I do personally. But there are those individual errors in a couple of the players that we've currently got due to injuries. Like I look at Tavares. If he continues playing, unfortunately, he's not a Tierney. Obviously, there is going to be.
Tierney. I can't lie. He's not a Tierney.
He's not. You look at El Neni or Lukonga, whoever's going to play next to Xhaka. Both of those. I mean, I have full confidence in them, but again, we've seen past months, years, they have got individual error in there. That could cost us top four.
Yeah.
Could cost us top four.
It's going to cost us. That's the thing. But I mean, like, to be fair, with my I think you would know my views on the manager actually. So obviously, I'm not the biggest fan of him. Actually, I can't lie. I'll still stand by it because obviously, 11 losses, 3 losses in a row, 3 losses in a row, back-to-back 8th place finishes. Not good enough. Recruitment's not good enough. I personally say that we could. Obviously, we still had like good young buys here and there, but we still needed like experienced head. Man management is piss poor. I can't lie, very bad. That's the thing. I still have my things like with like certain situations that it could easily been dealt with. Like we could have dealt with, obviously Guendouzi, Saliba. Obviously where we Guendouzi, obviously we had like problems and stuff like that. But as that experienced head, like Emery, Arsene Wenger, like they would have dealt it better, like behind the scenes, but whatever it is, like he should have just managed it better, stuff like that. The way he treats players, man, it's just like that's not for me, man. Certain players he freezes out, like Pepe, like no matter what, like he's still a good utility player. I would like in that pitch. Fair enough to Eddie Nketiah. I would rather have had him playing up front, or like that number 9 that he used to play at Lille. He could have had a chance. He could have had an impact in that game as well. So that's the thing. Like certain players, he just leaves out. That's the thing. I mean, the treatment of that player's confidence. It's like.
But then we're not seeing behind the scenes what's going on in training. You never know. They could be.
I mean, you never know. I mean, just that's the thing. You just need to like That's the thing. Like it's with confidence and stuff like that. So.
But if we get say if we do somehow get top 4 now from here on, do you still stand by that though? Would you still stand by that?
With that decision?
In your
I'll
tell her.
I still have my doubts. Obviously in the Champions League, I'll say we all get battered in the Champions League. No matter of a shout. But yeah, that's my personal opinion because I believe that he's not the right guy to take us to the next level. But our objective was to be in the top 4, and if he has achieved it, then yeah, fair enough. He deserved it. Like, give him like give him this season and we'll give him the next season and see what recruitment does he have, what players he recruits this summer, and fair enough to him, man. And you know what? Whatever, that win against Chelsea, I'll give him props. I literally give him props. He made bold decisions. Made El Neni, put in El Neni where we obviously we needed to put El Neni. Rob Holding, he put a risk as well. Put it into the back 3 that like I literally wanted. Like I said after the Brighton game or Palace game, just we might as well, with the injuries that we have, back 3 is the best option that we can move forward. And he did it.
Yeah.
And I can't fault him like that. So whatever he does.
But I just think as well, I mean, I mean, the only one criticism I had as well, to be fair, I know Ben White can play at right back. Obviously, he played there for England, played there for Brighton. We weren't utilising him there. We were playing Cedric. Cedric, who's stepped in to be
great to
step in. He stepped up. But we've seen Cedric play left back last season, and it actually was. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but you can't. The way he took Xhaka out of a position where we need him the most now as a centre mid, we need Xhaka there. The way he shifted him to a left back.
The mistake they made again in the Brighton game, he put Shaq at left back, man. It's so
That's what I mean.
it's just mad, isn't it? I can't lie. It's just I feel like this. Obviously, he's an inexperienced manager, right? So I feel like there's a little bit of inexperience in there. So that showed, like literally, it literally showed. But people say, oh, if you get rid of him now, like, oh, we're gonna be fucked. But I feel like there are better managers out there than him that can replace him and can do a better job. I feel like my personal opinion, my personal manager that I really want is Roberto Mancini, man. I feel like I think he can be the right guy to replace him.
No. I think the way I see it right now is even in my opinion, even if you don't finish in the top four, how you finish fifth is still not bad. European football.
I wouldn't say that because I disagree with that because
we need it. We need it financially.
Obviously, I wouldn't be happy with it. I'll still sack him, but I wouldn't be happy with it. Like, obviously, I would be happy that we got European football. Yeah, honestly, this season we'll be starving, man. But this obviously we should be getting to European football, but Europa League I won't be happy with it because you know why? Because we weren't as fans, yeah. We wanted Champions League football like last year. We wanted that. We wanted to win the Europa League last year. We were desperate to win the Europa League, but we didn't do it. And our aim is to get. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, as Arsenal fans, as a fan myself, my expectations for this club is really high. I want to challenge for the league. I want to aim at the top. But the thing is, like, we set Wenger for finishing fourth, like 20 seasons in a row. And then we got rid of Emery because he failed to reach the Champions League. And then it's all right for Arteta to finish 8th back to back. And going back to the Europa League, we're lowering our standards. So I'm not too sure, like.
But at the same time, I feel like Arteta is a manager that is progressing with us. We need to let him keep. In my opinion, we need to keep him. Back him this summer because look, this is his team now. This is his team. He inherited
all of his team except for Lacazette, who he signed by Wenger. Except for Eddie Nketiah, he wanted actually. That's he wanted to sign him. Like he wanted him to sign a uni contract anyway. I saw that. Certain things, like all his players, he signed all of his players. So that's his squad, and there's no excuses whatsoever. Like you know. I mean, last season we obviously our aim was to finish that top four. This season, people said I heard from other fans that we have to finish in the top four regardless, or we will be sacked. I mean, he's in his third season right now, isn't it? And we can't compare Klopp's process to Arteta's thing because Klopp finished. He obviously finished 8th in his first season, and he finished back-to-back 4th place finishes, and he reached like a Champions League final and he won the Champions League as well within those time.
Don't forget as well. I'd say it's not. Klopp didn't personally sign obviously all the players they did, like the Manes, the Salahs, the Fabinhos. It was obviously his whole scouting process involved.
Yeah, that's the thing. We need to get a better scout as well. Like Eddie, man. I can't lie. He's not the guy. But at the same time, I feel like Arteta has a say in that play as well.
Yeah, of course he does. I mean, we've signed. I mean, Tomiyasu. Probably
good sign.
Arguably one of the best right backs in the league up until Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he was the best.
Honestly, that's the thing. I can't deny that. He was a good signing, actually. Shrewd signing, actually.
He wasn't the best, but no, sorry, he's not the best right back in the league. I'd say he's probably 4 or maybe 3 or 4 behind. I'd say, but
he did the job.
He does the job, and we've missed him the last 4 months massively. You put him into that team, defensively we look better, and when he does go forward, obviously he can create as well. So him coming back for the last 6 games, that could help as well. You never know.
Yeah, honestly, that's a big boost actually. Tomiyasu. I mean, to be fair, like when we signed him, right? He obviously is a right back. Normally on FIFA we say, or like any other games that he played, right? Obviously, right back he can do a job, but in centre back, like he's more of a centre back than a right back, isn't he? But I feel like in the big games, he don't really I mean, he's a very good player, but like whenever I see him, but play at right back. He's more like really defensive right back. Like he doesn't really go forward as much. Like personally,
but when we attack, obviously
that
he tends.
overlaps. I don't think he just overlaps, isn't it? Like
He'll tend to stay further back, and it allowed Tierney to bomb forward because
yeah,
if we work caught on a counter, Tomiyasu would just be covering. He'll be essentially in a three with White and Gabriel. That's why defensively he was so good, and Tierney was getting assists left, right, and centre. We were keeping clean sheets. So obviously Tierney being out is a massive miss.
It's a massive miss, man. I can't lie. That's a big miss.
He's one of the only players that's captain material right now in this team as well. I personally don't. My opinion on Xhaka having the captaincy back, I don't think
it's not.
We should. No, we should follow
Yeah.
through on obviously the sanctions and stuff we put forward those 3 years ago. All that happened, so that it should really be. It should be someone like obviously Lacazette. I know he is doing it, but
he's shocking, man. I mean, I'm a big fan of Lacazette, but he's been shocking, man.
You're like his number one fan.
I can't lie. I mean, he's number one fan, but I don't know what happened this season, man. That's the thing. Like, Lacazette, man. He started to stress me out. Like, I can't. I love the guy. I love him as a player under like Emery, like under Wenger. He was a quality player. I can't lie. But you know what? His last few seasons, man, he's just like, no, he doesn't cut the mustard, man. That's the thing, and especially the comments that he made, toward like this week, he's just been a bit meh. It's a bit like bit dodgy, but saying that he doesn't really like, I don't think he will get into any Champions League team actually. So I was like, he kind of
no way. Absolutely,
like a threat, man. Just like nah. I feel like if he started against Chelsea, yeah, I don't think we would have won that game. If Lacazette started in that game, I don't think we would have won that game. I don't know. Usually, beforehand, I felt like he was just like a big game player, innit? I used to love him, man. With those goals against Tottenham, Chelsea, United, he was a big game player. Like, but under this season, he's been so lethargic. All these things, man. It's just like,
he wants to go, so let him go. Let him go.
That's the best way forward. And also, like, we linked with the striker today, Gabriel Jesus. Today, did you see the reports? Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about that anyway? Like,
it's a Prem striker, loads of experience, years of experience under like arguably one of the best managers in the world, if not the best manager in the world.
Yeah.
He doesn't start though, and when City haven't got a striker, that's their only striker, and he's not starting. You got to obviously question what's the reason why. But do you know, he has proven himself to be a goal scorer. Unfortunately, I don't know how many goals. I don't know what his best scoring season is, but
when they won the league, like 2019, was that like 17 goals, like Lacazette numbers, man? But Lacazette normally doesn't score like around those numbers, but 17
goals. A goal scorer like that would see us 4th or 3rd right now, easily.
100%. Obviously, in my opinion, with Gabriel Jesus, I feel like he's a good striker. I mean, obviously, we need 2 strikers, I feel like he's like the second choice. Like, I feel like we need a much more better striker than him and Jesus. I would take that in a heartbeat. That's what we need, but like both, right? He could be an impact from the bench, or sometimes can be starting, or something like that. He's a decent striker. I can't lie. I would take him at Arsenal, but I feel like his goal output is just a bit worrying. Like, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, like the strikers that we have right now, he 100% take him over anyone. Like, the strikers that.
I think it's 45 million though. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money though.
It's 1 year left though in the contract though. If it's over 1 year left, that's just a bit 45 million with the 1 year left.
So like in terms of like goals and stuff, so his second season in the 17-18 season, 13 goals.
Yeah.
And then the 19-20 season, 14 goals. So 14 goals being his highest in the season.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he didn't have that much chances, isn't it? Like, obviously,
you had Aguero to contend with. You had Yeah, Aguero.
I mean, he's good
So
impact on the bench as well, isn't he? He does well on the bench, actually, isn't it? So that's a good take. So that's I would personally would that's a good sign. Like I just want to see. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I just want to see how it goes in the summer. Obviously, my expectations are low in terms of like our recruitment in the summer, but we'll see in it. So we'll see. We linked with this player, that player, but it's
we said
advanced.
about we said about Calvert-Lewin.
Not now, no.
No.
Can't lie. This season is not it. I mean, to be fair, he played with injury, but I don't know about that, man. I want a Darwin Nunes, even though I haven't seen it. Like personally, I wouldn't like. I don't really watch other leagues or anything like that personally, but I see like stats or something. But like I've seen like Darwin Nunes in the Champions League, quality player, decent striker, all that different striker. What's your ideal striker that you would like to bring in anyway?
Yeah, see, this is the thing. We just need at this moment in time. Can't be too picky, I don't think, because there's not that many strikers on the market right now.
Well, I'm telling you, this striker. I mean, the strikers. This market is actually like it's been shocking, man. I can't lie. Back then they had like David Villa, Fernando Torres, all these Robin van Persie. In that, like the 2010 era or like era before that, they had like bare quality strikers in it. That's just mad.
On the tube again, going to Chelsea, we were having the same discussion. I legit just can't think of the only three strikers. Obviously, linked with Jesus. Nunes, if the money is right, we'll get him. But I just don't. I feel like if another club comes in for him, I mean, I don't think Liverpool need that right now. City are guaranteed to get Haaland now, I think. If Nunes is there, him. Do you know another one that's a bit of a dark horse though?
Martinez.
No. Jonathan David, Lille striker.
Yeah, Jonathan. He's a quality striker. I can't lie. I like him. I like him. But I don't know. Do you think it will bring any impact or just like I think. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him. Like I feel like we need a tall, big with Jesus. I feel like we need like a big striker, like a Patrick Sheik. Patrick Sheik, like 22 and 22 now, something like that. I don't know. He's got banged so much goals, like.
Yeah, he's had a good season. He's had a good season. But it's other than that, there's no one really. I mean, you can't even look into the Premier League and be like, look, who's the striker they could steal? There isn't really anyone.
No, there's no one there, man. I can't lie.
Tony from Brentford.
Tony, yeah. Apparently he's in talks with Newcastle, right?
Yeah, financially we'll lose out. There's no chance of.
No chance, man.
No chance.
Not a chance. That's the thing. But yeah, man. We'll see that. More than that, we need midfielders, man. That's the thing, man. We need midfielders. Can't lie. But yeah, so we might as well just head into the crunch game. Obviously, Arsenal, Man United. Obviously, Arsenal currently on 5th place now, joint point level on points with United, and then United are 6th. I'm guessing they're 6th, right? Yeah. With 3 points behind.
Yeah, 3 points behind. Yeah.
3 points behind, yeah. And they're coming into this game with a loss against Liverpool with 4-0 loss. So yeah, man, what do you think? What do you think about how the game's going to be? Like,
I mean, I was looking at their team news. Obviously, it looks like Ronaldo is going to be back. He trained today, so chances are off. So chances are either off the bench or starting up front. Obviously, then you've got Varane. Varane, I think, is back now as well. So that's another big player, and McTominay's back as well. So they've got three players.
Maguire. Oh, Maguire was going to be the bench. I think Maguire's out. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fred, I think Fred. They have a few key injuries actually. I can't lie. They have a few key injuries, but I mean, looking at their state, man, right now, it's just a bit fucked. I can't lie. They had their Dutch Johnny Sins as well, Erik ten Hag. It's a bit mad, isn't it? Like, they're mad, man. I just hate United so much. I can't. Like, I just want to bang them. I can't lie. I just want them to just get absolutely just shafted in it.
I mean, Arsenal United is, I'd say, arguably the second biggest Premier League rivalry.
Who's the best? Who do you think the first one?
Right now, obviously, if we're talking right now, it's City Liverpool.
It's not really a rivalry. Like they don't really hate each other. Like City don't have no fans in it, so.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, but
I would still say that like that era is just actually match, but I feel like Liverpool and Man City just took it to the new heights.
question for you: who do you hate more, United fans or Tottenham fans?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I feel like I grew up with United fans, so I hate United fans. But
Yeah, same here, man.
as a club, I hate Tottenham with a passion in it. But as fan bases, it's just like I hate United so much. I just like, if they're in the mud, I'm just loving it so much, man. I just love it, man. Love seeing them just in the mud. So I'm just like, all mouthy, man. I was like, even when they had Ollie, they've been so deluded, bro. I was just like, come on, man. Oh, we're challenging for the league. Ollie's at the wheel, man. I'm just like, listen, that man, allow it. And then, yeah. So I'm just going into the game, just hopefully, just like the same lineup.
Yeah, I was going to ask you actually. So, like, lineup wise, what are you thinking? Do we stick the same, make a change? What are you thinking?
Oh man, I can't lie. I would bring in Pepe in it up top in it, but it didn't catch you.
No,
Pepe, he's a quality player, man. I can't lie. I don't think he had that much chances, in it. That's the thing.
He hasn't, but
under a decent manager, man, he will thrive, man. I can't lie. He will bang. I'm telling you, he's a baller. He's a goal scorer as well, man. That's the thing. But it's not utilized properly, isn't it? That's the thing. Like, if there's another option, I think I would bring Martinelli to the fold as well. Like, run out their defense.
Yeah, I mean, personally, yeah, I don't know how. The only one change I will look at doing is it's all dependent on Tomiyasu. If he's fit, 100%, because they're still looking at him now. They're going to see him in the morning. If he's 100% fit, he's obviously going to start. But
yeah, because I thought he was fit as well. But I was like, he says this every week. I'm just like,
if he's fit, maybe swap him for Holding. Put White back in the centre, left back Tavares. But do you know what? Apart from that, I'll keep it the same.
I would have put him as right wing back though. To be fair, well, do you still say back three?
No, I don't. We didn't play back three. It was predominantly back four on Wednesday.
Seriously?
White was a right back, 100%.
White was the right back, and then
yeah. As I said, because the beauty of playing three natural centre backs is you can just chop and change, and they weren't doing that, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought that's a good idea. Actually, that's the thing.
Yeah, and but no, apart from that, yeah, keep Tracker and Neni the way they are. I personally, call me controversial now, yeah. I still think Smith Rowe off the bench is such a massive asset to have off the bench. But
to be fair, I wouldn't rule out against that, but I don't know.
He has to start with injuries and fatigue. He has to start. So it leaves obviously Martinelli to come off the bench at the moment. But I think it might be funny if Martinelli starts and he's up against Dello or Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, we are feasting.
Rip him, easy, rip him. But I feel like I'm starting up top in it, but Eddie in it. But like, do you think you should start Eddie up top that game?
Yeah, it's got to be. He's in form, 2 goals. He'll pants on a mistake. Imagine a Maguire heavy touch. He's all over that. He's all over that.
Oh no, I mean to be fair, yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I can't believe I'm saying this. That's the thing, Eddie up top,
I mean, Saka. Don't forget him. I don't know who the left back. I think Tellers and Shaw.
We can start from goalkeeper to striker, right? Obviously, Ramsdale on goal, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be.
Then back 4, back 3. We can say whenever.
I mean, back 4 for me. Tavares at left back. Gabriel White, and I mean, actually, do you know what? No. Keep it the same. Keep it the same. Holding, Gabriel White, Tavares, midfield 2, Xhaka and Elneny.
Yeah.
It's the 4 ahead. So Nketiah 100% up front. No question in my mind. Question in my mind at all. The three, Odegaard, Saka. Yeah, it has to be Smith. yeah, but then you have to admit you have
Oh,
to.
I mean, to be no, I feel like I feel like yeah, it's a debate between both of them, isn't it? It's Smith or Martinelli. So I would just say, yeah, why not start with Smith Rowe? Actually, yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like Smith Rowe will do the thing. I can't lie.
he's coming into the game after scoring a goal as well. So
That's the thing. I
yeah,
want to put Martinelli up top, but I can't. I can't. To be fair to Eddie, yeah, I can't lie. Ever since that Wolves game, you know when he made an impact when he came off from the bench, that Wolves game, I felt like I felt like he didn't. Ever since that, whenever he tries, I could see like he's been running around like.
I think he's someone that you said it
Aggressively.
just there. Lacazette unfortunately just doesn't have the legs anymore and just can't
Doesn't
run.
have the
He
legs.
can't. He can't. So you find Lacazette almost trying to be again. Any fan watching this, please don't say please don't think I'm saying this, but Lacazette's almost trying to play the Harry Kane role, and it's not working.
It's not working.
It's not working.
I mean, he works for some games actually, especially against Watford, but it's not.
I mean, Kane can literally come into midfield against, I say, any team in the league, and he'll slap. he'll be pinging assists, scoring goals. Lacazette's nowhere near that. He's trying to do it, but he's nowhere near it. So what makes it worse is if he's not doing that, he has to be scoring goals at least as a striker. He's not even doing that. So
that's he's been useless, man. Like, you know what? Tough take, yeah. Like a hot take, yeah. If Danny Welbeck's in the start, if Danny Welbeck's here, yeah, I would start him over Lacazette, man. I can't lie. That guy. As much as he can't finish it, this guy's work rate is mad, isn't it? If you guys want, I would rather have Lacazette in the team because of work rate, bro. That's just not it, man. I'd rather have Danny Welbeck.
But you know what? Lacazette's leaving. It's guaranteed now. He's definitely gone. But I do hope he discovers, even if he comes off the bench tomorrow, scores, assists, whatever, discover that little bit of confidence and just literally get us into the Champions League.
That's the best way to do it. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I hope he does well. Like, best of luck with him. Like, I hope he goes to good luck in his career, man. But I'm just like, best of luck with him, innit? So yeah, all we can do. That's the thing. But yeah,
what other players are you looking at that for United that could be a bit of a threat tomorrow?
Not Rashford because he's shit. Shit. I would say it's Jadon Sancho. Sancho. Who else? Obviously Bruno. Bruno's not. I don't think he's the mustard. Elanga's there. Elanga's got a bit of a dangerous player, but I don't know, man. With this United team, but I'm a bit scared for this team. Actually, I can't lie. There's still quality. I mean, if Jesse plays in it, Jesse always just does bits for us in it, bits against us in it. Jesse Lingard, but
yeah,
you think he's going to start in that game, or will he start?
No, I don't think they're going to play the same team. Don't forget that they played that team against Liverpool because they were just they were just hoping for the best, literally, just hoping least goals as possible. Try and get a goal on the counter. Obviously, at halftime they changed it. They took off. I mean, they started Phil Jones and then they took him off at half time.
Please play Phil Jones, man. Come on.
I don't think I think Varane's fit now, so I just feel he'll start. But again,
I don't really rate Varane like that. Like, I mean, ever since when he came to United, I feel like it was a good signing at that time. But you need to realize why I don't think Real Madrid basically would let two centre backs leave on a free like that. But you must think like Varane, man. I think whenever he's a quality player alongside Ramos, but like I don't know. Without
Ramos can make anyone. Ramos in his prime can make anyone look any centre back
like prime. Like
no, you would.
Boy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like but it could be a big boost for them. The right back and the left back don't scare me at all. Dalot, I don't rate Dalot.
Apparently, Luke Shaw's out as well.
Yeah, Luke Shaw. I think they haven't even got Tellez. I think both of them two are out.
Shit. I've got a cousin. It was like, it was so shit, man. I can't lie. I see him in Champions League. He's always in the Champions. He always starts for them in the Champions League, and it's always see him on left back. I was like, he's so shit, man.
He played for. Is it Porto? He played for, right?
He's played for Porto, bro. I used to think he's a baller because of his team.
He scored bangers for them though.
Bro, I fully thought I thought he was a baller because he had like team. Oh, in FIFA he had like team of the season. And I was like, oh,
can't base it on FIFA.
No, I can't lie. I can't base my thing on FIFA.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Played before, but you know that club.
The only other player I can think of, it is a Lingard. Obviously, if
they have played, can hurt you, innit? If CR7 comes through, that's a big threat, man. I can't lie.
That's a huge threat. Yeah, it's huge. Again, it's Ronaldo. It's the best player in the world. He can come up.
I wouldn't say that. Messi.
What?
Flipping genius, man.
What currently? Obviously, maybe not right now. Obviously,
he's still going to be an assist. You know, he's going to break the record. I can't lie. Messi.
He obviously right now. I'd say someone like a Salah or
Salah or Mbappe or something like that. But yeah,
or Mbappe or De Bruyne is probably best in the world. But like, if we're doing the Messi Ronaldo debate right now, it has to be Ronaldo. Ronaldo's. I'm not a United fan, and I hate United. Passion.
I mean, to be fair, he won the Ballon d'Or last year. Messi won the Ballon d'Or this year or last year.
Yeah, but like right now, obviously he's come back. He's come into the league age 36, and he has scored. He has assisted. I think Messi's only got like 3 or 4 goals in that league.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. He doesn't play up top though. Anyway, he doesn't play as a striker. He plays like a right wing or like floating around behind the striker.
Come on, he's coming up against teams like Nice and Lorient.
I feel like it's not about goals these days. I feel like it's just all round play, isn't it? So I'm just like, I mean, fair enough to Ronaldo. Like he did like carry them. Without Ronaldo, man, they're around like mid table, isn't it?
Yeah. Without Ronaldo, I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to mention this player. Obviously, everything going on. They do miss some. Again, it's not to sound bad. They do miss a Greenwood as well. They do kind of miss that as well. Obviously, they're going to strengthen in the summer as well. But like now,
without a shout. There's no without a shout.
Right now, tomorrow they're there for the taking.
They're there for the taking, and if we lose, man, that's it, man. I'm just gone. To be fair, I'm not gonna be. Obviously, I can be confident, like obviously after the game, but this is Arsenal, man. We can beat Chelsea, and we just lose like another game, and that's the thing. Like
Matic, I'm looking forward to Matic.
I'm not gonna be surprised if he does a masterclass. I can't lie. I'm not bugging that because we make other shit players look good, man. He's not good. He's a quality player still, but he's still past it. But
are you going tomorrow? By the way,
I want to. I wish I had a ticket, but I'm working, man. I'm gonna watch the game at home anyway. So obviously, like I'll finish, but I'll finish at 12:30 tomorrow anyway. So are you?
Nah, COVID, man, and also.
You got COVID, innit?
Nah, so I'll be watching from home.
To be fair, I mean, I looked at the Arsenal game, like the Arsenal website. Yeah, it just looked like it was all sold out, man.
No, if you go on it like around now, ticket exchange, it might be 1 or 2 dotted about. Like you have to be really quick. You have to be super quick though.
Yeah, I did that. For the Leicester game, for the Brentford game, and the Brighton game, it was last minute, man. I can't lie, it was last minute.
I went to the Liverpool match this season at home, the League One. I booked my ticket about 3 hours before kickoff.
Yeah.
That's the most last minute.
You told me. You asked me as well, so I was like, "Yo," I was like, "I am not doing that, regardless. No matter how much of a big game is, I don't want to put my money in the drain, and just see my team."
£85 for a ticket as well that day.
I paid 90 for Chelsea at home, man. And we got
banged. I went to that one as well.
I got banged. I can't lie. Do you ever plan to have like a season ticket whatsoever?
Do you know what? If I do get offered it, If it ever pops up for me, I probably would take it. Oh yeah, I'd 100% buy one.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, I'm not gonna fingers crossed if we play Champions League, innit? But like, have you been to any Champions League games?
Been to a few.
Red
Most
membership.
recent, huh?
Red membership.
Yeah, some red membership. Do you remember? Were you ever a junior gunner?
I never junior guy. I wish I was.
Yeah, junior gunner. So games like against Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Yeah, because it was a junior. Those matches, I literally paid £10 a ticket for those matches.
Flipping lucky guy, bro. Imagine you paying junior gunner tickets, man.
the worst Champions League match I've ever been to. No, Monaco.
That hurt 3-1, innit?
That was an emotional match. That was tough. That was so tough to take.
Boy, I miss Champions League, man. I can't lie. I've definitely I've never been to a Champions League game. I went to like a Europa League game. You know, I had a last minute ticket to Rennes. When we won 3-0.
Oh, that was a good match. That must be good.
Right in front of I was like, I came to Leicester and then went back straight the same day. Just mad.
You love a front row seat though. That's the only thing. You need to be.
Yeah, I'm Brighton, man. Brighton, I had to sit right in front of man. Trossard scored right in front of me as well, man. I was like, we're caught in Sky Sports cameras as well. It's just mad in the highlights. I was there, man. It was just like it was peak, but it was good showing in it. But I don't mind it. Like it wasn't too bad, but you can't really see the other end properly. If you know what I mean, you can't see that much in the other end. So I was just like. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, man. So we might need to round it off. But yeah,
man.
We might,
That's fine, man. All good. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, we might need to round it off anyway. But like, obviously, I was trying to quickly say quick predictions.
Oh, prediction on the spot. I'm confident. Let's go 3-1 Arsenal.
Mad, fair enough. Like goal scorers. What do you say? Goal scorers.
Goal scorers. I'm gonna go for. I'll go for Saka. I fancy Nketiah to just pounce on a mistake. So Saka and Nketiah, and then I think Martinelli off the bench when they're a bit tired as well. Yeah, but goal for them probably be Ronaldo. I'd say.
I would say he was a bit silent. They would have a quiet game, but
what are you thinking?
I don't want to say this. I don't want to say win, man. It's like going into the game. I feel like I wouldn't say. I don't know what it is. I was thinking of a 1-1 in it, but I'm just like I'm low key confident. But I would say 3-1 in it. I wouldn't be shocked if we draw or just or United beat us in it because Arsenal in it, but my gut feeling is saying like, we'll say we'll win like 3-1, 2-1 or 3-1 Arsenal or 2-0. Okay, I'll say 2-0. I will say 2-0. I'll say ESR and Martin Odegaard.
Yeah. The two scored. They scored at Old Trafford.
Yeah, no. I feel like Martin Odegaard will pull one. I can't like he will score one, and I feel like Emil Smith Rowe. It feel or 2-0 or 3-0. You know, it would remind me of that game against United 2015 when we won 3-0. First 20 minutes, it would be like that.
That was. I remember that match. I wasn't there, but I just remember watching it in a pub, and I went absolutely mental. Yeah, because we came into that after a Champions League loss, I think.
Yeah, I think it goes against like Olympiacos or something like that.
Yeah, Olympiacos. Yeah.
Put it into his leg, man. It's just so annoying.
The good old days, man.
To be fair, I miss those days. You know when we used to have like Santi and Ozil and all this.
Yeah, we had Santi, Alexis, Ozil, Walcott up front at one point was
bro.
good.
The thing with us here, we don't have like goal scorers who just turn the game open. Like we need like we should have gone in for Luis Diaz, man. Regardless, man. In January. We should have gotten that, but Liverpool, fair enough, they got Liverpool. I would understand, but we should have got that. Like he's like a Alexis kind of like player, isn't it? We need a person that could change the game like that, man. We need someone.
Alexis. Joe,
he's the best player in the Emirates era, man.
Yeah, Alexis is the best player of the Emirates era.
hands
is.
down, man. But man, it is what it is now. We have to stick with like Eddie and Nketiah, just all these people, man. But yeah, that's the end of the show, my guys, man. Thank you very much, Aaron, for coming on. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, or good luck, or all the best for tomorrow. And obviously, we have to win in it. But yeah, we should do like many more feature shows should be coming through, man. Hopefully,
Get Joe involved.
we should do like a bit more podcasts, like shout me, whenever. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on. If you haven't liked the content, please do like, share, and subscribe to the content, my people. Take care. Goodbye, and God bless, man. Peace.
Yeah.
Up the Arsenal, man. Cheers.